Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got NBA basketball for you. I'm Damon Bruce. It's Wednesday night basketball. It'll be Kevin Durant, the Oklahoma City Thunder, facing off against Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns. And now let's turn it over to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke at the arena. I'll have more for you at halftime.
Catch me in my Mercedes, bumping ice ice, baby, screaming shady till I die. Like I have a paradise, life's crazy, so I live it to the fullest till I'm Swayze, and you only live it once. So I'm thinking about this nice lady, wait, don't stop me now, boy. Living life in the fast lane, but at the speed of life, and I can't slow down. Only got a gallon in the gas tank, but I'm almost at the finish line, so I can't stop now.
Hi and welcome everyone. It's Wednesday night as we kick off our 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. This Arizona crowd ready to roar in this Western Conference matchup for the Phoenix Suns. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. They were dominated last year. Not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
Well, and for the sake of bragging rights, it's in effect a best-of-3 season series between these two clubs. So you kind of want to get off to a good start here.
And the starting lineup for the Thunder brought to us tonight by State Farm. Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Harden in the backcourt. And for the Suns, Hill at the 3 with Stoudemire at the 4. Nash at the 1 with Vince Carter at the 2. And it's Gortat in at the 5, roaming the paint. Nash outside. He kicks to Gortat. He's against Perkins. Out to Carter. 5 on the clock. They're moving it around. Fires from deep. Good. Carter's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Suns. Going back quickly to what Steve mentioned, almost like a mini playoff series when you face a team 3 times in a season.
I think so. It depends on how soon you meet them within that season. Obviously not quite as important as the postseason, but you do know somebody's coming out on top after that third meeting.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. Crafty move. Here's Nash. A special move before the shot.
Strong move against a much bigger defender.
Yeah, he's definitely given up a few inches, all right, Steve, but it didn't seem to bother him.
Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Scott Brooks.
It's no secret that Steve Nash is the motor for their offense, and I asked him how he planned to slow him down. He said there really is no way to stop Nash from going where he wants, and they'll just try to rotate well to recover when they get that ball flying around on the offensive end.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And it's Carter missing. On defense, the Suns.
You know, James Harden, a smooth offensive player, got off to a tough start last season, but righted the ship by the start of 2011. Played some great basketball.
Now here's Durant. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers. Westbrook kicks to Harden. Fires at the elbow. That's good. And Harden Clark, a gifted scorer. To start his career, he'd come off the bench for the Thunder, with Steve Cephalosha, the stopper in the starting unit.
Yeah, but I think long-term, eventually you're going to see Harden become the starter in Oklahoma City. He's a terrific scorer. He's also probably a better playmaker than anybody else on the team. So they're going to be able to run some offense through Harden, and as he expands and develops his game, he's got a chance to be an all-star.
Gets it to go. Nash has got his second bucket of the night.
He's a pleasure to watch on the offensive end. I know I wouldn't want to guard him.
Here is Durant. Guarded now by Nash. And stolen by Nash.
And I like the aggressiveness defensively, forcing that mistake.
Goes up, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Nash has got 6 points.
Well, Oklahoma City has been gradually improving over the last few seasons, and one of the things they've done better at is winning on the road. Last year, 25-16, one of the very best marks in the NBA.
Now here's Westbrook. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Misses from close range. Suns leading by 7. And for the Thunder, that continued improvement on the road, and Stevie just said 25 and 16. Clark, one of the signals of their growth into a legitimate contender.
Well, Kevin, they've got a lot of the things you need to have to win on the road. They rebound the basketball. They're a good free throw shooting team. They've got the best scorer in the league, one of the best scorers in the league, in Kevin Durant. And they can put the ball in the basket as a team. Again, I really think you've got to be able to score when you go on the road. Offensively, you've got to be able to put pressure on the home team's defense, and Oklahoma City has that capability.
Yeah, don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
That free throw good from Gortat.
Well, Gortat was a really nice pickup for the Suns. He was a backup to Dwight Howard in Orlando. Never really got the minutes that he deserved. And the Suns gave him that opportunity, and he made the most of it.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Oklahoma City. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Gortat has really given the Suns that presence they so desperately needed in the paint. He's been just what the doctor ordered for the Phoenix Ball Club.
Well, I love his size. He's got a big body. He's active. He's an excellent offensive rebounder, Kevin. And he's not a bad finisher around the rim. So he's shown that he's a starting caliber center, although I think his best role is maybe as a reserve. I just think he brings that element that's special when you're of his talent, when you can come off the bench.
Gortat, the former backup to Dwight Howard over in Orlando before the trade to Phoenix. Carter left side. And here's Fry for 3. Thunder with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Boy, this was an up-and-down affair. I mean, back and forth. I thought they had a very competitive outing, but just ran out of gas towards the end. The pace was furious.
That was an exciting game, wasn't it? That was so much fun to watch. I'd like to see that kind of basketball every night.
Nash dishes to Fry. Westbrook with the steal.
You know, Kevin, by and large, the turnover story hasn't been that bad for them. I mean, they've only given up a handful.
As soon as they made that steal, it was off and running.
Yep, and they acted on it, partner. That's an easy 2 points off the pilfer.
Here's Nash. He's got 6. Westbrook picks him up. Nash, the pass to Carter. There's a screen by Gortat. Takes a 3. That's good from Nash on the assist by Carter. 9 points for Nash.
What an impressive start here. 4 straight hoops for him.
That very well could mean, Steve, that he's on his way for a big game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Boy, you had to wonder if the Suns would move Nash, as has been the talk the last few years, in order to start the rebuilding process, but I think he's a guy that you just hold on to as long as he's producing the way he is.
They wanna say they should've never let me loose. Out of the cage, like I'ma see what I'ma do. This twist of the chase and the rap from the track, get it with you with the Midwest flow. Even if you ain't ready, yeah, all I gotta say is ready, set. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. 4th, the Suns. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
Well, 2 of the top scoring teams in the league, Kevin. Their numbers speak for themselves. High-octane, well-fueled, efficient offensive teams, and entertaining to boot. They're a lot of fun to watch when they're on the court.
Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Guarded now by Nash. Westbrook against Nash. And again, it's Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 8 points. Here's Nash. About 4.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Nash. Launches it. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play. Some changes for Phoenix. Hakeem Warwick, he's checked in for Fry. And Dudley subbed in for Vince Carter. Nazr Mohammad's checked in for the Thunder. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Oklahoma City trailing.
Scott Brooks enjoyed a long career in the NBA before becoming a coach playing point for a lot of teams over the course of 11 seasons in the league.
Now Westbrook. He's got 8. Mohammed. And it's all evened up. Collison's got his first points of the night. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Boy, what a tough break. I hope he doesn't have to miss too much of the action.
Well, we'll find out in a little bit. Man, let's just hope he's okay.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Suns. Here is Nash. He's got 9. Well, back to Brooks. Even won a title, Steve, with the 94 Rockets.
Yeah, he was a tough player. One of those guys who'd pick you up full court, 94 feet, defend and scrap and claw for everything. And not really surprising to me that he eventually became a coach.
Outside Westbrook. Layup off the pin. And in he goes for the easy 2.
Right, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
Now here's Nash. Gortat with a screen on Collison. Here's Warwick. Just 5 on the clock. Nash with it. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Nash has got 11 points.
What an incredible quarter he's having. He's unstoppable right now.
You know, guys, you think back to a team like the Suns. They had a terrific shot at winning the championship just a few short seasons ago, and it doesn't seem like they're in real contention right now going forward.
Now here's Collison. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Nash. We're talking about the Suns' fall from contention, some of it age, but Steve, a number of tough breaks and maybe a few self-inflicted wounds along the way.
Well, Steve Nash is getting older, still was a very productive player a season ago. I think the biggest difference, though, for Phoenix was not having Amari Stoudemire, who left as a free agent for New York. So the talent base went down, and now Phoenix is faced with some question marks as they look to the future. They're going to have to make some changes eventually and kind of reload to get back to that championship-style level.
And the basket by Hill.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open 3s.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide-open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, fellas, this Oklahoma City team is built the right way. I mean, it's been done with patience. Through the draft, I mean, you've got to have some good fortune there when you're talking about the draft. The money's been spent wisely, and now I think they're starting to approach the finished product, a team capable of winning NBA titles for years to come. Certainly they'll be contending for them, you would think.
Sure. Some changes for Phoenix. Channing Frye's checked in for Warwick. Dudley comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Brooks in for Steve Nash. Then for the Thunder, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Muhammad. Harden comes in for Cephalosha. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here is Robinson. Feeds it to Harden. From 11 feet away. Robinson down low. Brooks covering. Drops in the layup for 2. Perkins got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
You know, if they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see some big point totals from both of these teams.
Now here is Hill. Guarded now by Durant. Good look. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Hill. And the Suns lead by 4. Outside Robinson. Brooks covering. Connects from 13 feet out. Robinson's got his first points in this one.
They are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Now here's Dudley. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Easy baskets. That's exactly what they need.
Now here's Durant. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
So many things that this guy can do with the ball.
Heaves it up. Can't get it to go. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Suns on top, up 2.
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
And it's more NBA action coming your way here on 2K Sports.
On tap this Saturday, Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder take on Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. It's Western Conference action. Do not miss it.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Here's Robinson. 9 points last game out.
Kind of a strange season for Aaron Brooks last year, guys. He was unhappy when Houston didn't give him a contract extension, so the Rockets eventually traded him to Phoenix for Goran Dragic.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns, Channing Frye and Robin Lopez at the 4 and 5. Carter is out there with Brooks, and it's Dudley in at the small forward. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. You take a look at Ibaka, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league.
I think he cares more about shot blocking than any other element of his game, guys. Takes so much pride in it. That's why he was where he was on that list.
You know, Steve, when you talk about Aaron Brooks and every point you made is a good one, it wasn't really the best of fits for him. And I think here in Phoenix, it has been a nice fit. He's got speed and shooting ability, and he can definitely play an up-tempo game, and that's Phoenix's style.
Just 5 to shoot.
Boy, not much of a job there protecting the rim. I mean, poor.
Well, they just pretty much opened the door for him.
Yeah, He didn't waste the opportunity, did he?
Now Cephalosha. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Back to Robinson. Brooks covering. Shoots from the line. And that one's good. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
That's 10 straight points on mid-range jump shots.
You know, to paraphrase a Bible verse that says, love covers over a multitude of sin, good shooting does the same thing in basketball.
Now here is Carter. He has 6. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Robinson. for the three. The shot no good, and it's the Suns taking it the other way. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Guarded by Harden. Oklahoma City trailing, and here comes the break. Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. Brooks against Harden. From past the arc. They get it again. Tries again. Rattles in and out.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Carter against Robinson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And Vince Carter's career appears to be winding down. The Orlando Magic traded him last season to the Phoenix Suns, and he has definitely slowed down. Once one of the most athletic players in the league, but he's aging for sure.
That's good from Carter. And Steve, you mentioned that trade sending Vince Carter away from his hometown of Orlando to Phoenix did make him too happy. And Clark, you know, that sometimes people probably underestimate that degree of a trade, moving family, yourself from one city to another.
That's a great point you make there, Kevin. There's a lot of moving parts that go into that, not just the player on the court. He is getting a little worried perhaps that he's at the end of the window for him maybe winning a championship. A trade from the Magic to the Suns wasn't going to exactly help in that pursuit of a ring.
Now, here is Harden. Left side, Westbrook. Brooks covering. Fires it up. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, the jump shot really serving these guys pretty well. Well, the Suns missed the playoffs a year ago, and there's a lot of speculation about whether they will begin a rebuilding process. Steve Nash obviously getting up there in years. So the question for Phoenix, do they trade him? Do they keep him? Do they still try to build around him? One thing's for sure, they need an infusion of young talent.
And it's Carter picking him up. And it ends up out of bounds. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Brooks. The feed now to Gortat. Dishes it to Carter. Over Harden. And again, it's the Suns missing. All good questions to look for answers for, Steve. Certainly the Suns need more young talent. This is a team that was selling first-round picks only a few short seasons ago, Clark.
And, Kevin, that's rarely a good idea. I mean, even on a stacked veteran team like the Suns were, you look at players like Luol Deng, Rajon Rondo. I mean, those players selected with some of the picks the Suns sold away. Sometimes those moves can come back to make you squirm a little bit.
Yes. Brooks kicks to Warwick. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Oklahoma City is a team that has gotten better and better the last few years. And they continue to get better against the Western Conference, too. A 5-game improvement in their record versus the West a year ago from the season before.
That free throw missing. And the Thunder tougher against the West. Steve, you talked about that 5-game improvement. But they match up well, it seems, Clark, with just about anybody in the Western Conference. And I'll even throw the East in there, too.
Yeah, no question. I mean, I like this team's versatility. When you look at the Thunder, they've got a lot of things. I mean, they've got size, strength, athleticism. And you need those ingredients if you're going to be a contender. And you have to be able to win different ways. And Oklahoma City, the kind of team that's growing into that. A well-rounded roster. They're young, so as they get more seasoning, they're going to be a really difficult team to handle for a long time.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical force the action back out to the perimeter.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
Harden can't hit.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
The kick out to Hill. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Phoenix making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Ward. Dudley comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Nash in for Aaron Brooks. The Thunder also changing it up. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Muhammad. And Thabo Cephalosha subbed in for Kevin Durant. Nash against Westbrook. The three is launched. The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dudley dishes to Nash. Westbrook picks him up. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Look at Gortat, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
That's the name of the game for him, just putting the ball in the bucket. How about the season he had a year ago?
Here is Harden. Perkins with a screen on Dudley. Here's Ibaka, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Ibaka's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, they have a huge advantage in points in the paint. Look at that.
Oh, and this defense is getting pushed around a bit too much for my liking. They're just not competing at a high enough level here.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You know, for the Suns last season at U.S. Airways Center, 23-18 was the record at home. Still above 500, but of course not the kind of mark they've been used to setting there in the past.
Even if you ain't ready, yeah, all I gotta say is ready, set, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Dancers, fans, one more time, give me a hand.
Here's Nash. He's got 11. Steve, that record of 23-18, that was their worst in the last 7 seasons at home.
Now, things may get worse before they get better for Phoenix because they've got some older players, and this is a franchise that's got some difficult decisions to make, and it's also a franchise that is very accustomed to winning. One of the all-time leaders in winning percentage in the NBA.
So here's Westbrook. Grant Hill making his last shot. And here's Harden for 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Nash against Westbrook. Nash the pass to Fry. Nash kicks to Hill. Shot clock at 5. He gathers, and that one's good by Gortat. And it's a tie ball game.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Here's Oklahoma City. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Outside Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gets it to go. Ibaka's got his second basket of the night.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there. Tell you what, Russell Westbrook was a big part of the Thunder's run in the playoffs last year. At times he could take over games, and that's what I like about him. He's a guy that can be a difference maker.
Phoenix making some changes. Lopez comes in for Gortat, and it's Carter in for Grant Hill. Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Durant comes in for James Harden. The Thunder with the lead. Well, Clark was talking about Westbrook. He was averaging more shot attempts in the playoffs, Steve, than he was in the regular season.
Well, and I didn't have any problem with that. I mean, sometimes in the playoffs, the defense is tougher and your more athletic players have to create for themselves, particularly at the end of the shot clock. The big thing for Westbrook is just developing his point guard skills and understanding circumstances and game situations, time and score, that kind of thing. And I think he's going to get better and better as he goes forward.
Boy, you got to love that kind of anticipatory defense.
And the Suns call time.
Easy to see why he called this timeout. They've been allowing way too many shots around the basket, and that can't continue.
Here is Carter. He's got 8. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Westbrook against Nash. Poked away and stolen by Perkins.
Boy, they've had a lot of problems with turnovers this quarter.
Well, it's starting to show up in the scoreboard, too, as they've seen this lead fly right out the window with all the points they're giving up.
Collison against Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
How about Kevin Durant for Oklahoma City? So low maintenance. Signed that long-term extension with the Thunder. And doesn't mind playing in a smaller market. Just wants to play basketball and win games.
That's good from Durant. Steve, you mentioned Kevin Durant's extension with the Oklahoma City Thunder in a summer that saw all the fanfare around LeBron's decision. His move to Miami. Durant's new contract, absolutely a low-key affair.
And that's his personality. The young fellas say, do you or be me. That's what you got to do. Not a big showman. That's not his nature. Loves the game. Hangs out in the gym. Homebody. Works at it. Gets home. Gets off his feet. I mean, he's high performance, low maintenance. You love that.
A lot of good qualities.
Yep.
Now here's Dudley. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Outside Carter. And Westbrook pulls it down. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 17-7 run. Outside Collison. Left side Collison. Outside Durant. He's guarded by Dudley. Durant, no good.
He came away empty there, and that's a shot that should probably go down.
His first shot coming late. Here's Lopez. The second chance bucket is good. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Here's Westbrook after the Suns pick up 2. That's good.
Yeah, beautiful drive there, going right around the bigger man.
So both teams making some changes here.
Shooting Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook. Shooting 1.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
That shot absolutely had to be reviewed. It's going to have a major impact on this game. To the naked eye, that was a very tough decision.
Man, you'd love for the replay to be definitive, but wow, even in slow motion, it's hard to tell if that one should count.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, in the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
And we've finished one half of basketball.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He's got 16 points and 3 steals. What an opening half that was for him.
Well, it's going to be tough to duplicate, but he's going to try.
Thunder lead by 6.
Welcome to HP at the half. The NBA season just getting underway. An impressive start for the Thunder. A tough start for them this season. They need some wins, but you gotta get them one at a time. For the first half, Russell Westbrook was fantastic. He's got 16 points and is also helping set the table. Who's ready to eat? And giving it their all, the Phoenix Suns. The difference in free throw percentage completely in their favor, and that's been the key to their success. Steve Nash getting it done early. He has 11 points and also sharing it around with a few assists. And a look here at some of the top 2 performers in the first half. Oh, they're worthy of the spotlight. And now a look in on other games from the NBA as we go around the league. Charlotte ended up with a loss to the Magic at Amway Center. It wasn't even close, a big disappointment from this club. And another one of the games that went final, it was the Raptors taking the win at Air Canada Center over the 76ers. They were just able to squeak that one out. Andrea Bargnani was their leading scorer. And here's a look at the other NBA action around the league. The Pistons playing at the Palace of Auburn Hills as they go up against the Pacers. And a little Eastern Conference mix-up for you there. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. That's it for us here in the studio. We thank you for joining. Now we'll send you back to the second half action.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Here's Westbrook. 6-point game.
You know, the Thunder guys showed their talent in the playoffs last season. I think that devastating loss to Dallas in Game 4 of the conference finals was where they finally kind of caved in.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Harden in the backcourt. Harden can't hit.
And Clark, you mentioned Game 4 of that Oklahoma City-Dallas series, a 15-point lead for the Thunder with 5 minutes left in the game. Dallas came back and forced overtime. And I remember the Thunder's incredible fans, even amidst the most heartbreaking loss of the season. They were chanting OKC, OKC till the bitter end. They have diehard support there in Oklahoma City.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Thunder.
Not only did they shoot a high percentage from the line, Kevin, but this team was outstanding in getting to the line at a high rate. You know, guys found a way to take it up a notch in terms of their free throw shooting. And that's always a key component in winning basketball games.
Westbrook against Nash. Perkins with the bucket. Here's Nash. 11 points in the game. Westbrook picks him up. And here is Hill. Carter left side. From about 19 feet. And it's Carter again missing.
This has been a game for him to forget. So far, anyway. We'll see if he can pick it up.
And it's blocked. Suns trailed by 8. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Now here is Carter. He's got 8, and it's Harden picking him up. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Carter again missing.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses. You know, looking at Vince Carter in his prime, I thought he was one of the greatest scorers and dunkers in the league. Maybe top 5 in both categories, but now at 34 years old, he's grounded a bit.
Here's Nash. Westbrook picks him up. Nash outside. 13 feet out. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Nash. Nash has got 3 assists tonight. We're talking about Vince Carter, not one to ever make excuses, but you heard through the grapevine, Steve, that his knees are starting to be a problem for him.
Well, Clark mentioned his age. I mean, that's just the reality of playing in this league, particularly somebody like Vince Carter, who's a high flyer. You think about all that impact on his joints and his knees and his ankles. It takes its toll. And, you know, his days as a superstar are behind him, but Carter still with the ability to be an effective player out there.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, the Suns only won 23 games against Western Conference opponents last year, and that's one of the reasons they really fell from contention in terms of their postseason hopes a year ago.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 16. Well, you know, for the Suns, Clark, why do you think they struggled so much against the West?
Well, I think part of it was they weren't getting enough done inside, and in the West, that'll cost you. I mean, we've talked about it before, Kevin, how big the front lines are in the Western Conference in general. I mean, you look at it rebounding. 10 out of the top 15 rebounding teams last season were in the Western Conference. I mean, points in the paint, 11 of the top 15 were for Western Conference teams. I mean, you've got to be able to handle your business inside in the West. If you don't, it's going to be hard to win.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. Clock at 4. Over Hill. That doesn't go either for Durant.
It's like there's a lid on the rim right now, guys. He just can't make a thing.
And it's got to be terribly frustrating. I mean, Steve, you were a great shooter, but you've got to find a way to work out of it, and I think he will.
Backing down is Gortat. The fader. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this third quarter. They've got to loosen up here.
Shots good by Ibaka.
You know, taking it to the rim against such a smaller defender is usually going to work out just fine.
Outside Hill. Guarded now by Durant. Gortat with a screen on Westbrook. For 3, Fry. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Fry's got 5 points so far. Outside Westbrook. Durant for 3. Durant with another miss. Suns trail by 7. Here's Nash. 11 points in the game. He passes to Fry. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Perkins got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Now here's Durant over Gortat. And Durant gets it to go. 10 points for him. Here's Nash. Westbrook picks him up. And the rejection by Perkins. The Thunder leading by 9. Durant, no good. Carter outside. And Harden comes to help. Pass to Hill. Defended by Ibaka. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
How amazing is it, Kevin, to see Grant Hill really enjoying a second prime in his late 30s? I mean, he's been remarkably durable for a player of his age. He's played 80-plus games 3 years in a row now.
Free throw drops for Hill. Good note there, Clark, on Grant Hill. He's just the 3rd player in NBA history to record 3 seasons of 80 games or more played. Steve, after the age of 36, remarkable.
And especially when you consider the injuries that hit him in the prime of his career, all those foot surgeries. So it's been a real renaissance for Grant Hill. Just an amazing turnaround to his career and a fantastic player and leader for that club.
Well, I love what Grant Hill represents. Such a great statesman for the game, Kevin. I mean, he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times. He's the only player to win it more than once.
Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
Now here is Hill. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. And it's good on the way up. Hill's got 9. Clark, you mentioned Hill as a statesman. His dad was a fraternity brother at Yale with George W. Bush, and his mom, college roommates at one time with Hillary Clinton at Wellesley. I mean, Steve, who'd you room with? Anybody famous?
Yeah, interesting you should ask, Kevin. I did room with Barack Obama's brother and also Bill Clinton's nephew, and then, of course, Ronald Reagan's second cousin as well. It was a fun dorm room.
And Phoenix has possession following Durant's three-point attempt. Warwick, no luck. Kicks to Robinson. Grant Hill covering. The 3 from Harden. Kept alive. Here's Ibaka, and he makes good on the layup. 8 points for him.
Well, they've got to do something defensively because he's been unstoppable.
And defensively, Steve, your only choice now is to double him. I mean, I don't think there's another option.
Now here's Nash. 11 points in the game. Hill, no good.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
That's good. Ibaka's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Here's Warwick. And he banks in the layup.
You know, Kevin, it doesn't matter that he's one of the slower guys on the floor, especially when he gets that wide lane to the rim.
Outside Robinson. Defended by Nash. Let's go. Suns trail by 7. And here's the fast break. Hill left side. Here's Warwick, guarded by Harden. Harden against Nash. Lets it go. Oh, that's blocked. The Thunder leading by 7. Durant for 3. That's good. Durant's got 13.
Well, despite Steve Nash's amazing play on the offensive end, the Suns' defense just couldn't make enough stops to help that team get into the playoffs. The defensive deficiencies, just too much to overcome.
And the Suns call time here. Well, Steve, let me give you some numbers here. The Suns' defense, 6th worst in the NBA last season, down from Clark number 12 the season before.
And you know, Amari Stoudemire, not known as an elite defender, but he did give them an interior presence. Hopefully, Gortat can give them some of that toughness inside this season.
The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Number 1, Steve Nash.
Well, he was the top dime dropper in the league. I mean, he led the league in assists, and his vision and his willingness to give up the ball made him the top dime dropper.
So for the Suns, Robin Lopez is checked in for Gortat. Fry comes in for Hakeem Warwick. And it's Carter in for Grant Hill. The Thunder also changing it up. Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Muhammad. Cephalosha comes in for Kevin Durant. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. The shot's good from Lopez.
Boy, I like the fluidity I'm seeing from them on offense. It's a thing of beauty. Fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. They're moving the ball well, finding the open man, making that extra pass. They're playing very unselfishly right now.
Now here's Westbrook. Cephalosha dishes to Westbrook. Guarded now by Nash. Westbrook against Nash. From deep. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Robinson against Carter. Good. Carter's got 12 in the game.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
The Thunder leading by 6. Robinson with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Here's Cephalosha. Goes back up, and he converts the layup. Perkins got 4 points in the quarter.
Another inside bucket. They've had a huge edge in points in the lane.
That's what every coach preaches, inside out, reversible clothing.
Lopez, a screen on Robinson. Carter against Robinson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Robinson.
He had a really good first half, guys, but since that time, he's struggling to take care of the ball.
Outside Westbrook. Right side Westbrook. And Perkins backs in. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Took the contact, knocked it down, and now he'll get a free throw.
Boy, that's a nice finish right there. I mean, he didn't give up on that shot even though he got hit.
And Perkins no good on that one. Suns trail by 10.
Now running a little bit of time off. Looks like they're going to play for the final shot.
Steve, you're right. If nothing presents itself, hold for one.
Here's Nash. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for the Suns, Steve Nash. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Nash. And so Nash nails both of them. So here's Westbrook. Goes up, and Ibaka slams it in.
Tell you what, they were in full attack mode there on that fast break.
I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they got right after it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
His play on defense has been a huge factor for this club. He's coming after steal after steal.
Yeah, and as we go into the fourth quarter, Steve, he's got to continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance. Apply that pressure, make them uncomfortable.
We'll be right back from Phoenix.
This Friday night, Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers take on Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns, live from US Airways Center. Make sure to catch it.
It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark Report. Hi, Doris.
Kevin, for that great stretch the Thunder put together, they get the Sprite Spark Award. It was lockdown defense in the second quarter that allowed them to build this lead they now enjoy. Another quarter with that kind of defensive intensity will be more than enough to close this game out, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Clark, it was a scoring run that proved extremely important.
Yeah, Kevin, you know what? I think that's exactly when they grabbed this one by the throat, really seized control of it.
And you could see their energy just building as the game went on. And by the end of that run, they really took control of everything.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's who Alvin Gentry's going with. VC and Hill are the wings. Channing Frye out there with Gortat, and it's Brooks in at the point guard. Westbrook picks him up. 8 feet out, can't get it to go. Westbrook with the nice D there. Harden the pass to Durant. There's the three. That's good.
Kevin Durant.
And the Thunder lead by 15.
Another fast break hoop. They're just outrunning their opponent here.
You know what, Steve? I think the defense has left themselves vulnerable, and they're learning the hard way that speed definitely kills.
Now here's Brooks from downtown. Again, the miss by Brooks. Carter against Westbrook. Defended by Carter. It's stolen by Hill.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like...
And the jam by Kevin Durant. Here's the angle on our Sprite Slam Cam.
Just pouring it on and adding to this big lead.
Steve, they're playing outstanding basketball, and they've been doing it all game at both ends.
Brooks against Westbrook. Now here is Carter. Will it go? And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Carter. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Westbrook. Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. Perkins with a screen on Brooks. Back to Durant. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by the Suns. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Brooks. The Thunder leading by 14. Outside Westbrook. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Frye. 6 to shoot. Durant just inside the line. Second chance shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, Kevin, in his 3rd year in the NBA last season, Russell Westbrook really blossomed into a player that you could call an all-star. He played at a high level, career highs in assists and points.
The first one falls. More on Westbrook, Steve. Also had his best field goal percentage and free throw percentage to boot.
Well, his free throws are so important because he's athletic and he can attack and get to the rim so often. I would like to see his field goal percentage go up a little bit, though. He's in that 44% range. I think he can get better with his shooting, and that'll come as his career goes on.
And Alvin Gentry wants a timeout.
We talk about players in their offseason, what they're doing to improve their conditioning. And yoga has been used to improve flexibility and strength. And that's something that a lot of the players around the league have now leaned on. And it's really catching on.
Here's Brooks. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a pretty big run. They're going to have to be almost perfect to get this one done.
Backing down is Gortat. Banked in off the glass. Here's Westbrook, and you have to like the way he's orchestrated their offense.
Yeah, I sure do, Kevin. He's almost got 10 assists.
And keeping the teammates happy, that's always important for a guy who's distributing the ball. Beautiful pass there.
Here is Brooks. Westbrook picks him up. Brooks kicks to Pietrus. Back to Brooks. Six on the shot clock. Here's the three. That's good. Brooks has got 6 here in this quarter.
I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that three-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
Now Westbrook fires the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Fry's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pietrus from outside. Shot is off. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Hill hauled in. Suns trail by 14. Brooks outside. They set the pick. From the arc. And Pietrus is good for 3.
That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
Well, you know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
Perkins with a screen on Pietrus. Cook dishes to Perkins. The pass to Cook. This one for 3. Perkins is whistled for the loose ball foul. That's his first foul. And the Suns here with a different look. Josh Childress, he's checked in for Gortat. Carter comes in for Grant Hill. Dowdell's come in for Michael Pietrus. And it's Nash in for Aaron Brooks. Here's Nash. Westbrook picks him up. Carter kicks to Childress. Defended by Durant. Shoots it. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Ibaka. Durant. The 3. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got 4 rebounds in this game. Carter with the 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Robinson. Outside Westbrook. Over Nash. Sinks it from about 9 feet out. 20 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, you've got to get the ball out of his hands, bring an extra defender, and force somebody else to beat you.
I agree with you. Make him give it up.
Nash the pass to Dowdell. Ibaka comes with the double team. Shoots off the screen. Another one falls for Phoenix.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He laid out a plan for them to run on the next possession and then said, but the real key is our defense. This game comes down to whether or not we can get stops. Guys, let's see if they can do exactly that.
Thank you, Doris. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Gortat has come in for Josh Childress. And it's Hill in for Xavier Dowdell. He feeds it to Harden. And it's Carter picking him up. Shot clock at 6. Open look. Rebound by the Suns. Earlier, they trailed by 17. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 16-7 run. Perkins against Gortat. Here's Fry. Out to Carter. Over Westbrook. And it's Carter missing.
He may want to start spreading the ball around a little bit. His shot is off right now.
No good from Durant.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Fires for 3, and it's Hill. That time the assist by Nate. And now it's only a 5-point Thunder lead.
That's 4 of their last 5 coming from long range. This offense is cooking.
Yeah, it's rolling, really rolling. And defensively, they kept collapsing, Steve, and leaving them open. So now they're in trouble. They're in a real dilemma now.
Outside Westbrook. Guarded now by Nash. And that one's good. Westbrook. Westbrook's got 22 points.
Seems like that finger roll just comes naturally to him. Great touch.
And here's Nash. Carter left side. Jacks up a 3. And there's Grant Hill on the assist by Carter. Carter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Another 3 goes down, guys.
Yeah, you got to get up into them defensively. I mean, you got to put pressure on guys and make them put the ball on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're up by 4. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .153 left here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Nash. So here's Westbrook. A rebound by Gortat.
And I think whichever team starts to dominate the glass could really take control of this game.
I won't disagree with you. I mean, it's so tight between these teams right now on the board that you're just waiting to see which team might pull away.
5 to shoot. Fry with the ball. Such a wide open look. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 20 points for Kevin Durant.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
And the Suns call time. They're behind by 3. 1:04 left in the game. Here's Nash. Guarded now by Durant. Durant against Nash. Over Durant. Nash can't get it to go.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Now here's Westbrook. Six to shoot. Here's Durant. Sinks it.
That time he found a gap in the defense to turn that one into a very easy jump shot, a warm-up jumper, if you will.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Nash kicks to Fry. It's stolen by Ibaka.
He wasn't paying any attention to the defense. Poor pass there.
Here's Westbrook, and he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first. That increases their lead to 6. Gets them both, and it's a 7-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. He drained them all to raise the lead.
Timeout called. The Suns. They trail by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they're not going to win this game, but at least you want to finish it out strong.
Well, there's no quitting them, that's for sure, Steve. You certainly can give them credit for that.
Seventeen seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Nash. Can't get it to go. Now here's Durant. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.